Three things of India that you miss the most.
Oh, first is safety. US is not at all safe. So that's something I give kudos and to Mumbai and India. Third thing is public transport. So US lacks,
You're saying India has better public transport than US.
yes.
Now let's deep dive into the main fun, the rapid fire round. Tesla or Porsche?
Tesla.
Your one favorite thing in a Tesla. One in company and one in car.
Oh, in the car, it's definitely the tech-driven car. You can drive any Tesla, be it Model 3 YSX or any other Teslas, any other owner's Tesla, and you can have the exact same feature just by logging in your details. That's the best feature. Like, it will adjust your seat, adjust whatever your driving features are right away. So that's too good in any car. Like, it's the best, I feel.
Your favorite Tesla?
My favorite Tesla is Model Y.
Okay.
No doubt it's the best selling car. The feeling that you get while you drive a Model Y Performance, it's just so good because in 3.3 seconds you're reaching 60 miles. It's too good. And it's affordable. It's not super expensive. And it saves you a lot of money, honestly.
Okay. And then the company also. One favorite thing.
Well, one thing, hustle culture. It's so fast growing, and it's so much, people are so smart and so quick to read on everything that everything just changes. The change is the only constant. This didn't work, move up, do something else, bring something else. So that's the best part of the company, I would say.
It's pretty cool. Okay. One thing of Elon Musk that you admire the most?
Risk-taking ability. I think everybody likes that. The amount of money that he's been putting right now on the new projects, which are super out of the world, which nobody's thinking about, it itself still showcases that no matter how much money he has, he will always just keep betting on something new.
A nice one. Okay. The most expensive thing that you have bought working in US?
Oh, the most expensive thing. I would say right now it's my car, currently.
Okay. Which one do you drive?
I just drive a Corolla right now, Toyota Corolla.
It's very nice. Cool. Most expensive thing that you wish to buy in US or maybe here also?
I think I wish to buy a house in US. That's going to be the most expensive thing.
Okay. Three things of India that you miss the most.
Oh, first is safety. US is not at all safe, being honest. There are a few bits and parts which are safe, but the safety is a lot of big concern in US. So that's something I give kudos and to Mumbai and India a lot, because it's like become a fortress, and you do not have to worry when you are going out alone at night. Here in US, you have to be a little careful about which areas you are picking to go at night.
Okay. At night, as in what time do you really?
After dark at all. So there can be few areas which are less busy. You can get mugged. You can see a lot of crime rates being very high. So because of homelessness and everything, that's a very sketchy part of US, I would say. Second is obviously food. Food is great in Bay Area. A lot of good Indian restaurants and stuff, but still the taste that you acquire in India, you never get it in US. Third thing is public transport. So US lacks,
You're saying India has better public transport than US?
yes, at least in the connectivity ways, I would still say, because US is a country which is developed on owning car ownerships. You are a handicap if you don't own a car over there. So public transport is something I think US should focus a lot. There are a few metropolitan cities like Boston, New York, and Chicago. They have very good public transport, but other than that, even San Francisco lacks it. A lot of other major cities like LA, San Diego, they lack those public transport. They strongly believe just on car ownership.
How does one manage when he's studying in a uni to get a car and then manage travel?
So there are a couple of ways people usually tend to lean on a lot. It's university buses. There can be some public transport, but it's like the frequency is so low, like in an hour, it's like one public transport bus. So they have to time themselves very well. Or the third option, where it's another business model, you can rent a car on hourly basis. There are a few apps where you can just go and rent a car for $15 an hour, $20 an hour, and you just go around, do your stuff, and come back.
Got it. Okay. The food thing that you mentioned, right? Just to add to that, in my this visit to India, I realized that not just the taste, but it's so cheap. Like the most basic thing, or the people who are homeless, or they cannot afford even one thing, they will always be able to afford food, and he will never sleep hungry. That's the part that I observed this time. Like it's so cheap.
That is so true. I so agree with you. Honestly, I'm like, you get 2 meals in $1, I would say.
Exactly. Seriously.
Yeah, that's amazing to see, honestly.
3 things that you learned after staying in US.
Being independent, how to cook, not burn food, a actually good meal, and how much you should value your family. Because I feel that's something that just comes to you once you stay away from them. Till I feel like, especially in my case, when I was living in India, I used to take them for granted a lot. Like, I have a lot of time with them. Why should I give my time? I should spend it with my friends. But after going to US, you understand that the family time that you should have spent back in India is something that you miss a lot now. And so every time I try to come into India, I try to spend the most of my time just sitting at home doing nothing with my mom, my grandmom, just talk to them about random stuff, because we don't know when we are coming next, because it's such a long journey. So just try to spend that quality time all the time.
That's an emotional one. Yeah. Okay. Some mistakes that a rookie shouldn't make while he's moving to US, or he's just moved to US. Maybe a couple of mistakes that he should avoid.
First is immigration. I stress a lot on immigration. Be aware about immigration of US. It's very rough, very harsh, not at all easy for an Indian immigrant or a Chinese immigrant, I would say. Second, I would say, is finances. Make sure you have your finances well. Don't depend upon that udhar jaake dekh lenge. No. In such scenarios, you will just keep getting broke, and there will come a point where you have mismanaged your finances so badly that you can never come back up to the repayment status, and that would just burden you so much that will also affect your efficiency and output in terms of job search, or if you are doing a job, your performance at work. So make sure you know your finances very well.
Okay. A 10% pay hike with 2 hours of extra work, or a 1 day off with 10% less salary. Which one would you opt for?
1 day off at 10% less salary any day.
Seriously? I thought you liked hustle culture.
I like it. I like the hustle culture, but considering that 10% hike within 2 extra hours that I have to put in, I would rather settle down on less at the moment, because I think it's too much work that you are already putting in. And if you just want more, it's fine. You will get it in bonus.
A couple of last fun ones. Soccer in US or football in India with people like your other older friends.
I would still prefer soccer in the US, because the level that they play soccer is way higher than what we play in India. And it's such a diversified culture where I personally, the team I play with is mostly South Americans, where Mexicans, Brazilians, people from Chile, all these countries, Venezuela and all this, they are such a good player, such a good mix of them. So you actually start upgrading your game a lot. And it's always 11v11 game, not like a small turf 6v6 game here. I definitely, on emotional end, I would still prefer playing with our team, the one that we used to play for. But yeah, or else I would rather prefer that.
Okay. And your future cities that you wish to live in, cities or countries?
So for me, I love the Bay Area. I really don't want to move away from it. But if I have to choose any one city again, I will definitely choose New York City, because being a Mumbaiker, I feel I always want to live in the big cities. I cannot go down to small cities. But and if I get a chance again, I would definitely want to live in London. I visit London, and I feel that's absolutely at top of my list in quality of living. I would say I'll just love that city a lot.
Okay.
If I get a chance, I'll definitely go to London.
Okay, I was going to ask you your most favorite city in US. I think I know it, but still, should be Bay Area.
No. So my favorite city is in San Diego, just because it's so beautiful. The climate is so good. On the other hand, I love the Bay Area is because Indian community is so strong. People are really, really hardworking and very smart. So you grow a lot quicker than anywhere else in the world, is what I feel. But San Diego is beautiful. Climate is the perfect climate all around the year. Not too hot, not too cold. And the sunsets are so beautiful.
Okay. I think that is it. It has been wonderful talking to you. I learned so much today because so many things about US, maybe there was some misconceptions that I had. You cleared that out. You made me love Tesla more. You made me love Elon Musk more. And the inspiration that you truly deserve this episode. Like, this story needs to be told to every not just Indian community, but to every community, that if you're hardworking, if you're hustling, you can make it. And for more such videos, insights, please subscribe to this. We're bringing in a lot of more such personalities. Maybe not working in Tesla, but something similar. Thanks.